Hello student, in your C programming language, next topic is C input output statement. What are the input output statement we can use in a C programming? We can use scanf, printf, getchar, putchar and getTest, putTest. This type of input output statement we can use in a input output statement. In every computer we can take some data as input and print the processed data. The data can be provided to the program variable in two ways. Two ways we can represent. First, we can non-interactive method. Non-interactive method we can use to represent the value, and interactive method. Interactive method. What is non-interactive method? What is interactive method? Non-interactive method means we can, in this program, we can assign the value to the variable. We only assign the values of variables. It is called a interactive method. A non-interactive method, this one. What is interactive method? Interactive method means the data is supplied by the user through the keyboard. Whatever the data we can given, who will use the computer or who will write the program, they only give the input or output through the keyboard. That one we can call as an interactive input method. The data is supplied by the user through keyboard. User through keyboard. That one we can call as an interactive method. Non-interactive method means we can assign value of the variable. That before class only I will give an example. This what is interactive method and a non-interactive method. Interactive method means we can only represent the int x in your program, x comma y comma z. You can write the program, that's it. This one we can see in the output screen. That time we can give what are the input we can given here. X is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, z is equal to 4. It means we can use the additional operation, means we can do the addition. It means add is equal to x plus y plus z. This means 2 plus 3 plus 4. What is the answer now? 9. Same type. This one is the non-interactive method. This one is the interactive method. This one is the interactive method. Non-interactive method means we can assign the value of the variable. Here we can take an example. Here means int x is equal to 10, comma y is equal to 10. We can represent the additional operation you can do, means add is equal to 10 yx plus y. It means 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. This one is we assign the value of the variable, or non-interactive method. We can represent in before only we can do in a program. That one we can call as a non-interactive method. After the program we can given the input in your output screen. That's why that one we can call as a interactive method. I hope you can understand. Then in your input statement we can function, we can allow we can receive data from the keyboard. Our output statement we can display process the data on the monitor. That is the performance we can do in a input and the output statement. In our no exclusive built-in statement, we can perform the basic input and output operation we can perform here. What are there are two types of input output statements we can use. First one is the formatted IO statement. Formatted IO statement. Second one is unformatted IO statement. These two are the types of input output statement. There are two types of input output statement will be there. First one is the formatted IO statement. This one is second one is unformatted IO statement. In your input output variable, there are also two types. First one is the non-interactive method and interactive method. Don't confuse this one and that one. Next, what is formatted IO input? What is unformatted IO statement? We can see here. What is formatted IO statement? Formatted IO statement means it enables the user to specify the types of data and the way of which we can write it should be in a read or a write output. Read in or write out method we can represent here. Read in and or written out method we can use in a formatted IO statement. What is unformatted IO statement means we do not specify the types of data in a way which it should be read in and write it method. Do not specify the types of data. In here we can specify the data. We can represent the read and write method we can use. Unformatted IO statement means we can do not specify the data. We can should be write in a read in or write out method. Written out method we can use. Here I will give an example. Type formatted data. Next one is the unformatted data. Formatted data and the unformatted data. Here we can see IO statement. What are the IO statement? We can use the formatted data and the unformatted data. See here, in your formatted data, just we can use the scanf. This one is the input statement. This one is the scanf is the input statement. What are the output statement? Unformatted data. Formatted data we can do in the scanf and printf. Scanf is the input statement, printf is the output statement. Unformatted data we can return getChar and getS. This one is the unformatted data. Unformatted data of the input statement. This one, which one? getChar and the getS. In your unformatted data of output statements, which are the statement we can use? putChar and putS. This one is the unformatted data of output statement. putChar and putS is the output statement of the unformatted data. getChar and getS is the input statement of unformatted data. What are the formatted data? Formatted data we can use scanf and printf. Unformatted getChar, putChar, getS and putS. This one is the scanf is the input statement, printf is the output statement. Unformatted getChar and getS is the unformatted data of input statement. putChar and putS is the unformatted data of output statement. First we can see the what is scanf. See here, what is scanf? Scanf means it is here only I will say this one is the formatted data, this one is the input statement. Whatever the input we can given, that time we can use in your program. Which one we can use? Scanf we can use in a program. Input statement we can give one to scanf. Scanf is to the read value for the variable in a program from the keyboard. We can see provides the function called scanf. It means we can accept the numerical value we can represent, and character, then strings types of data we can represent it in a scanf. We can it is include the stdio.h. It will be represented in stdio.h. That's why, because we can use the stdio.h. This one is the standard input output representation of the header file. Header file means .h extension. We can use means that one is the header file. What is standard IO means? Standard input output. We can use the input means we can use the scanf. Output means we can use the printf. This is in your program. How to example I will given how to represent or how to write in your scanf in your program means scanf control string address list. These types we can return. Sometimes before example I will given means scanf. We can what are the program we can return %d/n. We can use the result1, result2. That type also we can use in a scanf. Next one, in your character group, that only I will tell you. We can use the %d. Why we can use? We can use the integer value. We can use the integer value means we can use the %d. Same type we can use. Sometimes we can use %c. Sometimes we can use %d. Sometimes we can use %e. Sometimes we can use the f, %g and %h. This character group we can use in a scanf. What are the meaning of %c? What is the meaning of this one and this one and this one and this one? Character C means it is the single character we can use in a program means we can represent the %c. We can use to read a decimal integer. We can use means we can write the %d. We can write the floating point of value. Floating point of value we can use means sometimes we can return the e or sometimes we can use the f. This one also, both also floating point. What is z? %z means this one also we can use in a floating point representation. We can use the e, f, g. Also we can use the read a floating point number. That time we can use this one e, f, g. What is h? H means it is the short int number. We can represent the h, short int number. We can represent. That time scanf we can use the h, %h we can use. The same thing I will sometimes we can use the I, O, %p, %s, %u, %x also we can use in a character group. What is I? I means that we can use the %I in your scanf means we can what your meaning means it it is the hexadecimal or octal value we can represent it in a program. This time, or it is the data types, you know, right? Int, float, double, character, then that are all the data types. What percentage I means, we can use the hexadecimal or the octal value we can represent. What is O? O means that octal. O also octal number we can represent. What is P? Pointer. Any pointer we can use means that time we can write the percentage P. S means we can string, then U unsigned value, unsigned integer. X means hexadecimal value we can represent in the scanf. It means we can use the percentage of X. This is your scanf. What are the scanf we can represented here? It means we can, before class I will explain this one. Why? Because we can use the int means we can represent percentage D. You can have a doubts. Only we can use the percentage D also, or otherwise we can use some other letter also we can use. That's why I am telling you. We can use C, D, E, F, G, H, I, O, P, S, U, X. These are all the character group we can use in the scanf. Next one is printf. Printf. What is printf? Scanf. Scanf means it is the input statement in your formatted data. Output printf is the output statement of the formatted data. This one is the output statement of the formatted data. This one printf. How we can represent the printf means we can display the data on the monitor. We can provide the printf function. We can return. We can include the stdio.h. Why? Because stdio.h we can take a here IO means this one, O means output function we can declare in a program. That's why we can use the stdio. Then I will give one example of printf. Printf control string variable list. This one is the syntax of your printf. This one is the syntax of your printf. Control string we can use here. The variable list also we can use here. Printf. How we can represent in your program in printf? I will give an example here. Printf welcome to C. Welcome to C. This one is the printf. What are the output will become? Welcome to C. This is your output. Whatever the output we can represent, that time we can write it in a printf. What are the input we can represent? We can use the scanf. That's it. This one is the formatted data, input and output of your printf under the scanf. Let's see the unformatted input statement. Unformatted input statement. What are the unformatted input statement we can use? Getchar and the putchar. Getchar and getS. Getchar and getS. This one is your unformatted input statement. Getchar. Why we can use the getchar? The function we can read single character from the standard input devices. That's time we can use the getchar. I will give a one syntax. I will return. Syntax of getchar means ch It means it is the character variable is equal to get character. It means I will return now one given example. I will take here one small program will return main character letter. I will take a letter. This one is the data types, this one is the variable. Letter is the variable, character is the data type. Here I will represent it in a unformatted input. How to represent means get character, we can use here this syntax. Get character, character variable. What are the character variable we can use? Variable, letter is the variable, and now I will return is equal to get char. This is the example of your unformatted input statement of the get char. Next one is get s. Get s. How to represent the get s in your input statement of unformatted data? The function read in everything entered through the keyword until the enter key is pressed. The syntax pressed, the get x will be taken. What is the syntax of get s? See here, get s of string. This is your syntax of the get s. How to represent in your program? What is the sequence of character we can use in a char? So that's why I will return one small main function, main character name. I will represent in a 20 value. We can represent what are the word we can use within a 20 we can use in your array of 20 you can use means within a 20 words or 20 alphabets we can write it in a character names. Next, printf, enter your name, enter your name /n, get s. We can write the name here. What are the name we can represent? Preeti. It means output. What is your name? Preeti. This is your output. This is your get s. Next one is unformatted output statement. Unformatted. This is your next unformatted output statement. Unformatted output statement. What are the unformatted statement we can use in a program? Output statement, put char and the put s. Put char and the put s statement we can use in a unformatted statement, we can use in a output statement. What is put char? The function point to single character on the screen. The character to be displayed is an type char. We can represent the statement we can use to display the character type of data we can monitor. Then we can use the put char and the put s. This one is the unformatted output statement. It will be include the stdio data of the header file. What are the syntax of put char? Put char character variable. This is your syntax. This one is the syntax of the put char. How we can represent in your program? I will return one example. Main function example, this one of the character put char main character. I will this one is the data type, this one is the variables. I will take a ch character char ch. Put char is equal to put char of ch. we can represent here. It means what are the variable we can use, we can represent within the putchar. That is your unformatted output statement. Next one is the put s. Put s. Put s means it is the, we can use the put s string. This one is the syntax of the put s. Put s. Put s is the function to string or character on the screen. That's why we can use the put s. In your header files we can use the stdio.h. This put s and string is the sequence of the character. How we can represent in your syntax means put s of string. How we can represent, how to represent in your program? Example, main character message of 20, message of 20, put s message. This is your put s. This one is the data types, this one is the variable. What are the variable we taken? Message is the variable. Within what are the message we can return? That message will be within a 20 letters will be we can have. That's why we can use the this one array of 20. It means we can represent within a 20 letters or 20 alphabets we can use in this. Then put s. What are the put s will be there? Unformatted output statement. That one we can represent in the message. Here we can return hello east west means put s. What are the output will be get we can hello east west. This is the output of the put s. Thank you.